So I'm headed out to another job. Unfortunately, this guy I'm working for, he owns a rental property and it was vacant, and it got broken into, and they busted up a bunch of holes in there. I had to do some other stuff, but now there's a lot more work to do. Got to do some drywall, stain the deck. I got some painting out front and a whole bunch of different miscellaneous repairs. So you'll be able to see all that. It should be interesting. The drywall, I'm gonna have to actually bust it up a little bit more before I can fix it. Let's check this out. Whoa, damn. So this is what I got here. This is what they did. So I'm gonna cut it all out. Just replace this whole wall here, this whole section, all the way across. Spackle it, paint it. Somebody else is coming in to do the carpets. I got some other repairs. Here's some of the work out back. You can see this deck out here. The top rail is gonna get replaced and I'm gonna stain the whole thing. Just about ready to get all this drywall knocked out. You can see I got a line marked all the way across the top. I cut it so I get a nice clean rip when I start demoing the wall. The whole thing's got to come out all the way across there. Boss! Like a workout. Look at that piece. Wow, gotta catch my breath on that. That's actually the easy part. So now I gotta pull all the nails and screws out of the remainder of the drywall. But you can see, I did get a nice clean cut right along the top. You see how that worked? This piece right here just gotta get an extra little cut out and patch. But if you look at all the small stuff, these little pieces here, they all got nails in them, so they got to be pulled out. And then, look at the whole thing. Bam! That was pretty quick. I did that in about, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. You guys let me know in the comments how quick it was. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, but it really was as fast as it looked. I didn't even stop the camera. Now I gotta do the cleanup, but that's not all that bad. Here's a trick I learned. If you're careful with all the excess material on the tarp, you can blow it up into one piece and then just shake it off into the bag without creating a lot of mess and a lot quicker. Bam! You see how clean that is? I just got to sweep up a little bit of excess. Done. I'm so happy I just closed on a 15-year loan just now. I was headed back to my job just to get some of the tools I had left over there. It's a lot of paperwork and I didn't get quite as much work that I wanted to do done today because there was an issue with the numbers and stuff, but I'm telling you, if anybody ever has the opportunity to do this, do it. It was one of the best financial decisions I ever made. 15-year mortgage. Used to know somebody. I used to know somebody that I used to know. I'm getting ready to install the drywall. This is what I'm doing right here. If you look down here, I got some shims because I got to sit the piece of drywall up just slightly, a ½ inch, so that when I make my cutout for this outlet, it comes right to the 48. So I got the tape resting on the shim, and if you look here how clean that 48 is right across, this gives me a tiny bit of clearance so that I get a really nice seam, because when you're doing drywall, the most important thing is to get your seam tight all the way across. That's why I took extra time on the prep, because you want to avoid spackle work. You want the spackle to be as easy as possible in order to make it quicker, because that's the most time-consuming component of the whole job with the drywall install. I'm going to cut this outlet right now. I'm going to show you one of them so you can see how it's done, and then I'm going to do the rest real quickly. I set my board real close to the work area. There's an outlet right there. So I got to measure. You always measure twice and cut once. I measure across from here. I know I'm lined up. I take the measurement on the left, then on the right, and then I bring it to here. On this area, I know I'm going to be sitting at exactly 48 inches, so when I sit my tape right on the shim, then I have an accurate measurement for the cutout of the outlet, and then when I put the piece in, you'll see that it fits just like a glove. So my marks right here, I line them up and you draw them on each side. I got my measurements, I draw them on each side, and then I square it up with the level. There's my cutout right there. X marks the spot. Now I take this, a drywall saw, and I cut out right on my lines. This just goes right through. But now you want to keep it on a slight angle as you're cutting, because that'll allow a little bit more ease of access. Bam. That's a perfect hole. Now the next trick, you actually gotta pull the outlet out so you can slide the drywall on, and then you see these little ears right here and here. You want those to actually grip onto the drywall. Alright, who wants to see how I did? Take special notice to the outlet right there and then the hole, and see how tight the fit is. Bam! Bam! Fits right in there. Nice and tight. There it is. So the outlet fits right over top of the drywall. And then the plate just goes perfectly right on top. So it covers all of the existing holes because they're just to the side. Now you got to be very accurate when you're doing work like this, and I can't say I've never made any mistakes learning, but it took a while to get this down. It has to be very, very accurate because you only have like an 1/8 inch or so of clearance around the box in case you mess up, because the size of the outlet plate you see is very close to the same size as the box. So if you were like a 1/4 inch off, then you're done. You're gonna have a big hole when you put your outlet plate back on, and then that's no good. Nobody's gonna like that. By the way, this screw gets filled in with spackle. Everything gets spackled. You can see up top how tight my seam is across here. That's why I took the extra time to make that line across there, because now when I put this stuff, it's called tape, when I spackle on top, it'll be nice and clean, and I'll avoid as much sanding as possible, which is the most important thing because you don't want to be doing a lot of sanding.
God bless America, yeah. God bless America, God bless America, yo. God bless America. And I just got to say, hey yo, life is serious, you're hearing this, I'm not delirious. Fake rappers, you better be fearing this spiritual, lyrical miracle. Sometimes this world is unbearable.